lights, camera, action around us. It's like, you guys don't even try to play it off. You guys are like bad characters. You guys not even playing y'all part. They're horrible. They need to fire everybody and just get a whole new lineup if that's what you guys are going to do. Because you guys, I'm just shaking my head. Like, I just came down the street, right? And they had the little so-called, ambulance. He had his little, right when I glanced over, that's when he turned his thing on. Right, at first he wasn't even gonna turn his little light thing on. But right when I got close, it was just like, dan. And then he got confused. I guess he had a glitch or something. Because I guess he was like, what do I do? I just turned it on. I just turned my lights on. What do I do? Because he's confusing everybody on the road, right? So he just literally did a U-turn right in the middle of the street and tried to see, just give him time so that he could see, what they telling him to do, right? So he sat there. Everybody else, I turned to my car and I just kept going. And everybody else just followed me like, we don't know what this clown trying to do. And, normally it'll tell you to pull over to the side of the street. This idiot, got confused to where he didn't even know what they was telling him to do. So he just sat there in the middle of the street, just like this. Not like this, but like this. And everybody just went around. And everybody was just like, everybody just kept going. Like, anyway, this weirdo. Maybe he needs to more training on figuring out what to do. But since, the real ones show up, there's a glitch. We be glitching folks. They be like, I knew it. I knew the line. And then we get there. They like, oh, I forgot the line. This is what you guys do. If you guys didn't know, this is why people don't, that's why you get all these little mugs. They mugging at you. Because they can't do the things that they were even hired to do when you're around. You got to understand, you take away their whole intelligence. Like, everything go blank when you around. You guys got to understand this. I'll be laughing because it's so funny to me, because they try to do the little character position and we mess it all up. We mess it all up. Everything all hang wire. They don't know if they want to turn left, turn right. They don't know if they want to get out their car or sit there. They know the line because they've been studying it, all hours. To get it. When you come, lights, camera, action, scene. What they told them, right? But right when you get there, they glitch like, oh, I messed it up. I had one opportunity. Now this chosen divine one is gone. What do we do? Just pay attention. You guys got to examine. You guys got to look. This stuff happens every day, every time. It's a scene. I got to keep telling y'all. There's a scene wherever you go. Remember, your story is already written. These lame randoms were not supposed to be in your story once again. Okay? The Most High, when you woke up, got yourself together. I'm going out my day. It's already written. They hear these randoms come and they try to capitalize on your story of what's already written, and they glitch. Because the thing is, they're expecting for you to help them out. Like, oh, take your time. When you see them coming, take your time. No, you be out and about. You go ahead, whatever speed you at, that's what you do. Whatever you feel a need that you're going to do, that's what you do. We ain't here to play around, you lames. I don't care. We don't care if you got a scene, partaking, within us. That ain't got nothing to do with this. We here to live our story. This is the problem why they're up here trying to connect with our story. You don't have a position in this story. That's why y'all always looking crazy. Some of them falling down the stairs. Some of them falling, slipping, trying to get a scene with you. You don't get no scene. This y'all problem. You don't have nothing written in this story. They be trying to fit something in. Like, okay, we could try to hurry up, fit it in. And then it's like they miss it. And then it's like they end up doing something like that may harm themselves, you know, because they trying to hurry up and they're not, you know, they're not taking in safety precautions or nothing. They about to get into a car accident. They about to, you know what I'm saying? All these type of incidents that may happen with them, they don't understand that, you know, you are not in the story. You're not in her story. You're not in his story. Hello? Stop trying to fit in a scene. I'm telling you, everywhere y'all go, you can step outside. There's somebody waiting to get a scene with you. They waiting. They like, well, we just going to be right here till we come out. We're going to be right here till she come out just to get a clip. Like, is it really that serious? You walking your dog, you got 15 people. Oh, we're going to get a scene. We're going to get a scene with her. We're going to get a scene with him. You'll be right next to your car. Folks be up in there taking pictures just to see so you could be in a picture. People be waiting for you to go into their establishment just so they can say that you went into the establishment. It's sick, y'all. I'm telling you, it's down. It gets to this point. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, the truth, it got to come to the light so you guys understand, you divine ones out here. You know, I know it's annoying. You know, it is. Because the thing is, you gotta prevent people, like random people, from trying to connect with you. You know, that's not supposed to be in your story. And then you got just people that's already shot in a movie and they trying to get you in it without your consent. You didn't even consent to them, to you being even in their hidden movie that they trying to get you to be in. You got your own story that you got to live out down here. You got many scenes, many clips that you have to rotate, and you gotta do before you get up out of here. You said heart resonation. Yeah, it's something that you guys need to know. You know, a lot of you awakened ones, you guys are already awoke to this. You know, you like, man, I'm not giving you no scene. You know, of me, I didn't consent to this. You like, no, you guys are already awakened to what's taking place. Y'all, a lot of you guys, a lot of you guys have awakened to it, but you guys don't know how in depth this thing is. You know, that's why I'm here to explain to you guys how, right when you leave your home, you know, like when you wake up, you already have it downloaded what you're supposed to be doing that day. Like everything's written, nothing's mistaken, nothing's like a coincidence. Everything that you were going to do that day is already came to pass. You just now recording the scene that already happened, right? But you know how they have them little little boppers or something like that, you know, like when people make a mistake and they show like the clips of, you know, the scene of whatever happened that was a mistake. This is where they stand. The stuff that you run into, you was never supposed to run into that person. They was never supposed to be talking to you on the scene, you know, of your movie. They was never all this distraction. Bloopers. There you go. Bloopers. We got a lot of bloopers in our movie that we was never. We was like, what are you doing? Like, this is my movie. Like, away. Like, I'm on set. I gotta make this thing. I only have one, and we don't even have that many times. We have the one time. The one time we wake up, that's it. We can't go back and do it again. We're like professionals. This is what we do. Our movie, we don't need no 1,000 times. We got to go back. No. We know exactly what we here to do and how we supposed to show up. I'm talking about to your outfit and everything you put on. All the way down to your perfume, all the way down to the lotion that you put on. We to the T. We ain't missing nothing. Right? The only thing that distracts us is these randoms. They know we living out our story, right? And here they come. I got to get a clip. I got to get a scene. It don't matter if it's coming down to the ambulance. They want to get a scene with you. Let's put on our lights. They're coming. Let's try to distract the whole scene. It's like, is it really that serious? Look at the sun. I can't make this up. It was raining outside, y'all. Raining. It's one of the rainy days. Look at the sun. I can't make this up. Can't make it up. Even the sun even knows the scene. The sun be on point. And he know when to come up. He know when to come down. He know when to shine, who to shine on. He know everything. But again, it's these randoms. They seem to find us and they want to get a scene. It didn't even come down to we have to fight off people that they're not supposed to connect with us. They're not supposed to be around us. They're not supposed to have anything to do with us. In this movie, your movie, her movie, his movie, right? But here they come. And they try to fit a position and they always feel like, you know, you glitched them because you're like, I think they're shocked the fact that, you know, they actually interrupted your scene and everybody trying to figure out what are they doing. You know what I'm saying? It got to be embarrassing because you don't even have a scene. You don't even have, nothing's written. You see some of them just sitting right in your story, scratching their head like, don't even know what to do because there's nothing for them to do but to get out your way. Then there be some of them people that you know they ain't supposed to be in your story. They get mad at you and cut them off. How you just gonna cut me off like that? I'm kin to you, or I'm this to you. Are you part of the story? It doesn't come down to what title you are. If you're not part of the story, you can't. There's no scene for you. I'm not here to make up no scene for you. If it don't fit, it don't fit. I can't make nothing up for you. They want you to make something up for them so that they can, you know, have something. That's the least you can do. No, the creator already created the story, ma'am, sir. I'm not even really the one creating the story. The creator created each and every one of our stories. Why would you feel like that I'm supposed to go to the side and make a blueprint for you so you to have in my story? No, you're cut. You got to stand over there. You're not part of it. We got to go through this all our life explaining this to these people. Why I can't come or why you just ain't talked to me in years. There is no part for you. What are we going to talk about if there's nothing written for you? Well, we just breathing on the phone together? Just ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing given. Ain't no purpose. Ain't nothing connected to me and you. These are the people that just want to block your story, want to waste your time. You have to do that. You got to be firm with them and let them know their position is out of your story. Even if you got to be the bad guy. Oh, well, I guess I got to be the bad guy. I guess I got to be the villain. Maybe you should go find out where's your story at? Why you want to go over here and interrupt somebody else's story? Go find yours. Yours is written. Why you ain't there? Why you ain't there going through the motions of your story? I need somebody to explain this to me. You know, and I can see why is because they see you because you're like this light, like the Most High really made it clear of who you are based on this whole light he lit in there. You know, he lit on the inside. You know, and you can sense it yourself. Like, in sometimes, man, when I be in people's establishment, the Most High light it up even more. I be like, oh, let me hurry up. I be trying to look at the time like, are we done? Because the more you stay in the crowd, it's going to get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. I know you guys had experienced that. The Most High will light your flame up even more when you're around, when it's a bunch of people, you know, around you. If you're in an establishment or whatever, and you just in the mix, that's when your light get even brighter. And you got more randoms like, oh, I got to say something to him. I got to say something to her. Or I got to sit right here next to her. I got to sit right here next to him. Or I got to, you know, something they want to interact because you lit. And you didn't even ask to be lit at that time. You like, man, I don't even want to be lit right now. But it don't matter. It don't matter. It do not matter. Ma'am, sir. You can't even control it. You know, that thing, you be like, man, I'm ready. Because then, you know, because a lot of people start coming in. You know, they be looking like, you know, and then you just know that it's going to be a crowd of them randoms coming up. And they going to want to get a scene with you. They going to want to get some type of clip, some type of scene. You're not about to just walk away without, you know, a random not catching you. You're not. You're not. And we can't even dim our light. We're nothing. When you wake up and you get out of your home, your story is coming. Your story is happening. Your story is happening, ma'am, sir. And everybody know about it. It's just sometimes you may not even know you the main character and you living out your story and you trying to figure out why everybody attending to you and why everybody worried. You the main character. They trying to figure out if you, hey, can I get a scene? I'm just gonna walk through anyway. I'm about to just walk through anyway. Don't let them have a dog. They're gonna use their dog as an excuse. You know? It's like somebody said, come on. For real. I got to tell y'all this. Because I had to come to the knowledge of this. I did. There is no you just creeping outside and you just doing your thing. Nope. You not understanding. Your story is rolling. It don't matter. Don't be trying to, you think I'm just gonna go to the back door. It's rolling. It's rolling. You can't just go through the back door. There's a scene. You going through the back door. After somebody, it literally just happened at the park. At the park. I'm telling you. Literally at the park. They can't wait till you go to the park. They cannot wait till you go to the park with your kids and your dog. Are you serious? That's a perfect opportunity for them. You gave them a perfect opportunity to be a part of you. They making up any excuse. Just then they gonna go right by you. You gonna be like, it wasn't nobody out here. It was clear. It was perfect opportunity to do get my little scene in right here. No, they all coming crowding. It been about everybody coming outside. Even the ones who never came outside. You there. That's a perfect reason for them to come out. You came out. They about to get that scene. They about to get that clip. It's that serious. It's that serious. They watch it from afar, seeing, ooh, this is a perfect opportunity right here. You just quick little thing. You just thinking like, oh, okay, this is like a little quick little thing I'm trying to do. And then it turns into a whole hour. It'd have been like, okay, I'm about to step out 5 minutes and I'm about to go over here. And you got it mapped out. You got it premeditated in your head. You know what's about to happen. Why does that 5-minute thing turn into a 2-hour thing? 2 hours. Now, do you say it was a 5-minute, little errand or whatever run that you were trying to do? Now, people heard of that, of what you were trying to do. They couldn't put the full pieces together, but they put 2 of them together and they met you where you at, and that's why it took long. 2 hours. See, with us, it is not no quick thing. We can never say that, oh, we could just tell somebody how long it's going to take for us. No. Nope. We can't even tell somebody yet. So if, we got to just tell people to keep checking on us. Hey, just call me back in like 30 minutes. Because I don't know. Because everybody want to come to the places that, we at. And then sometimes we don't even say nothing. We just have it in our mind. Okay, I'm about to come over here. About to come over there. You know they got technology, right? Reading through people's mind. Yes, we're far in advance with technology where they can read your mind and see, they don't know if you're going to go there, but since it's reading on the meter that, hey, you're going to be heading here. So they're going to already be heading there. Now, they don't know if you're actually going to go there, but, they're going to invest in that. They're going to be like, well, we're here to take the risk. If she do, she do. If he don't, he don't. But we're prepared. We're prepared for this scene. And then they had their little phone out. And if they catch you and you actually go out, they had their phone. They had it already ready. They had their phone ready. And you get out. And you just la. And they already seen. Got the clip. Y'all know y'all already experiencing this. I'm just confirming to you guys of what's been taking place. Something that y'all already know. Like I say, we don't have, a normal life as everybody else because everybody know that we actually are playing out a story here. And they want to be in our story so bad. And we're the main characters. You are the main characters. I need you guys to capitalize that. You guys are the main character. So if you see people coming around you and you like, you the main character, ma'am, sir. And this could be so uncomfortable for you at certain times. It could feel so uncomfortable. It can make you feel, you know, unease. Because at some point, you just want to, like, you know, have a hidden day where you ain't seen. You know, you don't want to be seen. You ain't dressed up to be seen. You ain't did things to be, you know, to make yourself presentable. You just, hey, you know, a quick little, you know, and get back. It's not, you don't have those moments. You do not have those moments. You do not have those moments where it's a quick, no. And that's when it's going to catch you off guard, where that's the time that's going to make you feel very uncomfortable, because that's not what you came out here for. You didn't came out here to be surrounded like this. You know, that's very uncomfortable. And you did not consent or ask for that. But they so happens to be watching you and waiting for that scene. And you know, you didn't come out for that. That's far-fetched of what, you know, you came down there for. Or whatever you came out for. You know? And this is what I'm talking about. We don't have that normal, you know, life that we can do normal things like everybody else. We can't. We're like, our privacy is like hacked, bro. Like, privacy is hacked. Yeah, they want to know everything. They want to listen. They want to know. They want to know where you're going. And they want to know, you know, where you get, you know, your hair done, your nails done. You men out there, who's cutting your hair? Where you getting your outfit from? You know, like, what is your plugs of, you know, what food, and just down to your toothpaste, and, yeah, you know, what, everything. Everything's hacked. They got to know. It's a must. I'm talking about, it's serious. You got those type. And I didn't really understand how serious and how deep this thing was until the Most High, you know, he was telling me. He was like, I need you to understand this. I think you know, you're not seeing it how I want you to see it. And I was like, nah, these people ain't, nah, it's not that deep. Ma'am, sir. They examine you down to a T. I'm talking about, dang, how many times you go pee? I'm like, if I want to pee 1,000 times in the toilet, so be it, I please. They jotting down how many times you pee. That's how serious this thing is. How did you know, all you in the shower? See how many, you know, when is there time to take a shower? What you putting on? What's your style? You know, we just going off our head of what we like. It's not that we don't have a certain pattern or a certain routine. We're just what we like. That's just what we do. And we already know it's already written. Our story's already written. So we just going about how our story's written. But it's too much for a person to comprehend, I guess. It's too much for them to comprehend that. It's like they think like, it got to be something else. It got to be deeper. It got to be deeper. Let's continue to watch. Let's continue to listen. What are you trying to get? What you see is what you get. Like, literally what they've been seeing, that's what it is. But the obsession's so lit to the point where they gotta continue this. Like, it keeps them in the, like, the drive and just who you is. It just keeps them trapped in this bubble of yours. And you kicking them out, like, get up on my bubble, get up on my bubble. And they just like here with it, like going around, like, how am I get back in? How am I get back in? You like, bruh, did I just tell you to go? I just told you, you're not invited. And they just like, I gotta figure this thing out, how to get back in. Like, they'll just be asking you, is it okay if I get, it's not okay. I just told you, we already talked about that you're not in the scene. When people understand that the Most High have given us a story, and some folks is not part of it, you're not. And it's so hard for them to, you know, to accept it. It's like, why is it so hard for you to accept the fact that you're not part of it? Look at the sun. I can't make this up. It was raining. It was raining real bad. Sun just came up out of nowhere. I'm talking about, it's hot right now. Y'all thinking like I keep on adjusting my sweater because I'm about ready to take this thing off. It's hot. But I can't make this up. And then Most High wanted me to explain to you guys, y'all got to stand 10 toes about your story. You know? You got to continue to tell people. You know? Don't let them manipulate you or whatever they trying to do to try to be a part of you. And there's no purpose in that. People need to respect your boundaries. That's what it comes down to. I don't care who, oh, we can, or, you know, with the entitlements and all this stuff, that don't matter. It's all about what's written. Y'all don't understand. It's going to play out whether y'all like it or not. What do we talk about? That control thing? They study trying to be the controller of your life. They're trying to, oh, give me the controller. Okay, I'm gonna see, you know, I could get in here, and she could get in here, he can get in here. All y'all cut. All y'all gonna find yourself over there. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, that's this. Oh, that. Now they want to talk about you. But if they would respect your boundaries, they wouldn't feel no type of way. They wouldn't feel embarrassed. Because you got folks in the background claiming you. And they really think that they're going to have a scene, you know, position, you know. So they like, well, I could tell people because, you know, it's going to be. And it's not. Why are you telling people false information? That's not going to be. Who's writing the story here? Who's the creator, ma'am, sir? Have y'all forgot you're not the creator? You don't orchestrate people's stories and try to tell who gonna be with who and who gonna be in this position and who gonna be. Y'all are embarrassing yourselves. Then when all hell break loose and it's cake all over their face, they want to blame you. Well, it's your fault because of this and your fault. No, it's your fault. Didn't nobody tell you to be telling people according to another person that didn't even give you consent? Hey, people, it's crazy. This is the stuff we go through, divine ones. This is the stuff that we go through. I mean, nonsense. Like, stuff that just so random. Look, I wish I could show you guys. There is nobody right here. That's why I park right here. Everybody got blankets sitting on the grass. What is going? This is what I was just talking about. Who does that? Like, why would you put blankets? It's not even that hot. It's the grass is wet. It's been raining all day. Why would you put a blanket on the... Man, y'all, when I tell y'all, I have to keep telling y'all because I don't really think y'all understand this. Yeah, they be using the kids. They use their dog. They use anything. They'll use anything. Anything. Some of them will even lose their job for you. They'll go out and do stuff way beyond that they're supposed to be doing at the job place. Benning almost got fired. I mean, some folks will get in a car accident in the parking lot trying to park by you, trying to beat the other person so that they can get the parking lot next to you, the parking space. They've been, and you look over, you be like, dang, is it that serious? Let me put my mirror in. What are you guys doing? They fighting a parking spot to get to sit there so they can be next to you. Just so you can get out your car and they can get out their car at the same time. So y'all can walk in the store, you know, like y'all got a scene together or something. Yeah. And Most High wanted me to tell you guys specifically, you guys are the main character. There's a story running every time. You don't have to what they do when they trying to get ready for a scene. You don't have to practice. It's already inside of you. It's already rolling in here. You just waking up and doing exactly what's already written, right? It tells you this gig is up. You feel me? Like, this is straight BS. Like, the gig is up, y'all. And I just want to tell you guys to keep on living y'all's story. Don't really get too much distracted with the randoms around. Okay? Because you're going to go through that when you're living out your story. You're going to go through a bunch of randoms and you don't pay them no mind. Because this is what I'm telling you guys, the wisdom. They're trying to get a scene with you. So don't look at it as being like, you know, anything else but that. Please do not look at it as it, you know, being some type of whatever. Because I know a lot of divine ones, that's what the Most High, he He's trying to tell us, you know, give us wisdom, knowledge of what's going on, right? So we can react differently, you know, because the reaction, you know, it's not supposed to be like that. We're not supposed to give them that reaction. You know, we need to look at them like, bro, I'm not giving you a scene at all. Someone said we learned from Brittany. Oh, Brittany telling you guys? Yep. That's true. But the Most High, he wants you to know that you guys are like the originals. You guys are like the main characters down here. You know, everything surrounds you. You know, like basically everything really revolves around you. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't come out, don't nobody else come out. When you come out, everybody come out. Even the sun. If you don't come out, the sun don't even come out. You feel me? So you have to know who you is. You know, nothing comes out until you come out. You know, you go down the street, folks want to go down there. Wherever you go, they go. You know, even the supernatural things, they revolve around you. Remember, I told you guys, it was raining, dang near storming outside. I'm out here, you know, by the pond. The sun is beaming. Like, I'm ready to take this hoodie off. That's how hot it is. Remember, when I first came out here, it was raining. It was gloomy. It was cold. You know, we out. Sun out. We out. Folks is out. Look, folks is out. Literally, there was nobody out here. It was like 11 to 12 folks out here with their kid. Y'all already know. Dogs. Y'all already know. You know the thing. But I'm just here to tell you guys who y'all is, which y'all probably already know. I don't even have to tell y'all, but I need you guys to understand. You guys can't be giving no reaction to no, randoms, because you know, they want to be a part of you. They want to be a part of the scene. They want to be a part of, the supernatural, living rotation as well. And they know that's what you're giving. Every time you wake up, I'm telling you, you go down the street, wherever you go, folks they either on their way or they're there. I'm not making none up. This is true. So I need you guys to understand this. Yeah, you got to know how empowered, like what the Most High, what He put you in a position as on earth too. You have a big position on earth. I don't even think you guys even know. I think you guys is roaming around just la la la, which you guys could and you guys should. Ain't nothing wrong in that. Just roaming around, ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got an important position on earth. You keep everything up. Everything be like, you just be around like, oh, the grass is growing. The grass grow even more. You don't know, what you're doing. You like the trees over there. Trees look beautiful. And the next day, the tree look even more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't think you're not paying attention to this because you're like, you're just admiring earth. But you're not understanding that every time you speak on it, it gets better. This is what you do. So people want to be a part of it. People want you to say something nice about them. Like, and it makes them feel better. It's just everything that you do, you make better. Because this is what you was made. The Creator, the Most High created you to do this. Yeah. You say anything about whatever you want to be better, it's going to be better. Even you can say, man, I want to drop 10 pounds. And all of a sudden you go to the bathroom and frequently you try to figure out why you keep going to the bathroom. Is the fact that you just said, you want to drop 10 pounds. So what you just spoke, it's already coming to pass. This is what you do. If folks want to be a part of it, people know what the Most High, the Creator gave you. And the folks, they want to see something amazing because they know eventually they're going to see something amazing. Something that you do or something that may supernatural come, with them just watching you. They're going to see something amazing. Something supernatural. Something that's like unbelievable. They're going to. This is what you do. You're a supernatural being. But you don't see it. Because you're so used to yourself. So you don't even see what other people see. You just thinking like, that ain't nothing. But that's big to somebody else who's not used to that. They're not used to seeing those type of things, and you moving how you moving, and you just going about it because you used to it. But nah, folks is real, like it's real big to folks. They ain't gonna never tell you this, but just understand this is why. This is why this is what the obsession was about. You try to figure out, man, it ain't nothing to me. It ain't nothing to you, because you used to you. You used to doing the daily supernatural things, and you making stuff happen, and you just speaking stuff into existence. You will speak something up, today, and then all of a sudden tomorrow you'll have it. Those type of things. You don't know how you did it. You don't know what's going on, but whatever you speak, you manifesting. The things I did want that. I always did want that, but I give it to the Most High, and all of a sudden you have it. This is what folks trying to figure out how you doing it, because you not, they can't do that. So how can you do it? And then when it does happen, you don't even react, because it's like normal. You've been doing this ever since you was a little kid. You don't even see yourself doing it. To the Most High had to explain to me what was I, like what's going on, like what's the obsession. The Most High had to let me know that you don't even see yourself behind the scenes of what you just did. You just speaking stuff into existence. Folks really are paying attention, watching this stuff happen. How you just creating stuff in existence. And we don't even pay attention to it. When that stuff happens, we don't even look at it. We don't have no reaction. But everybody else is reacting like, how is he doing that? How is she doing that? But we just speaking. And not knowing. And then folks is coming around and you walking around with this big old light. All lit. They like, who is this? So I get it, okay? Like I told the Most High, man, I'm like, man, I get it. I see why, but we need our privacy, bro. Like, there's boundaries to this thing. You can't just go fully invade in every category of somebody's life. Like, give somebody at least privacy. We gon', they gon' see. They gon', we know that when we get out there, man, it's gonna be a whole bunch of folks. But we want to at least have that privacy, though. We want to have a balance, We want to have, okay, whatever bull crap y'all do around us, but there again, we want to have that privacy as well, I'm declaring that, because this is getting out of hand. Like, we want to have that privacy like everybody else. Because if they ain't watching, they listening. And if they ain't listening, they watching. It's like, come on, man. Like, this is not good. I got a problem with this. But then, again, the Most High had brought up Christ. And he had the same issue that we have. He'll go to city, state to state. He had that big old light. And that will be attracting obsessive people. They trying to figure out how he doing this, how he doing that, how he, what I'm saying? It's always an obsession with us, because the thing is, we don't have no credentials or nothing. We're not going to different jobs and, getting money. We're actually, like, transmuting our energy of what we want. Like, we're literally using that light force that the Most High gave us to get what we want. To bring me this. I need to get that done. I need to get that done. And it's working, but people looking at you like, man, but you're not getting going to the resources that we're getting it from. You having your own source of getting it. You dang right. Sure is. Because people don't understand, we got a different path as you. So you folks got to stay in a lane. You don't even know half of the story. When I tell you guys about the story that you have, it's not for the weak. So the Most High did give us that power where, we could use our light for what we want. We could transmute our light into things that we want, that will help us, with whatever that we need. We don't need to explain. We ain't got to go through it why we chose to get it, but it was something that we felt that we wanted, and that's what we did. They trying to figure out why. Why they can't do that. Who said we were the same? Ma'am, sir. Understand, we are not the same. Not even a little drip. Our body and everything that makes up us and how we was created, we are not the same. That's why the Most High put us on different paths. And we have a big destiny that we got to it got to come to pass, because it's a part of the world. It's a part of making changes and upgrading the whole earth. You said the government needs to tell the people the truth. The government already did. The government even know about you. They was the first people to learn about the divine ones. Why do you think they tried to hire all these people to watch you? You got a whole app. You got a whole, a little app that's dedicated to all the divine ones. that's dedicated to all the divine ones. These are these special beings on earth, okay? These are like the Incredibles, okay? So when they come, I'm gonna need to know everything about them. What they doing? Are they sleeping? Are they working out? Are they eating? Are they using the bathroom? I need to know what they doing. Okay? This is what he's telling them. Okay, you need to jot it down. I don't care if y'all use a pen, a piece of paper, your device. I don't care what y'all use. Y'all need to tap in, because I need to know. I need to know every T. Okay? And we asking them, how is it working out for you? What have you got? What made it did you learn anything from us? No, because you can't. We're the type of creations where you can't study, because we're gonna stay unpredictable. This is not like no experiment where you can create a hypothesis and create some type of result of something. No, this is not something that you can study where you can figure out. We're always gonna stay peculiar. They're going to always be wondering We're going to stay peculiar. That's why he told us, you can read that in Deuteronomy. Look at that little girl. She's coming to my core. That's crazy. Even kids. Now, I don't put a session with kids. They just know, the difference between everybody. So they already kind of they ready to check out some stuff that is not usual, So when I see kids, I don't study them, But this, I gotta tell y'all, when y'all come out here, if I'm gonna post up this live too on my channel, Sunflower Infinity. I'm gonna post up the live so you guys can come back, so y'all can renew y'all minds, because the Most High don't like the way y'all reacting. He want to tell you about yourself, or who you is, and why people are reacting the way they're reacting, toward you. So you could I don't think you would ever get comfortable with it, because it's not something that you would ever get comfortable with. It's just something you got to grow. You got to mature in. I feel like the maturity, it got to come up here with it. You can't even be right here. It got to be all the way up here, because this is somebody always going to be infatuated with you. Because you're doing way too much supernatural things. And some folks, they even seeing it. You can't hide all the supernatural things that you do, because it may be normal to you. You know what I'm saying? You might not even know what you did. You might that this is normal to me. People what did you, they telling people, calling people, did you see what so-and-so did? It go crazy. Because they're not used to that. You was already counted out as being this person that they need to be watching, because you different. You already can't be controlled. You can't be manipulated. Nobody can't run no games on you. It's so much stuff that they do to everybody out here, and you sitting up here just doing your thing. So they put you on, must watch. I need to know, need to jot down, need to know everything. And it's you ain't getting nowhere with the jotting down. This is something that you just got to shake your head to. I'm so serious. You know how you can't, there's no words that you have to, like, you could say to this. You just got to shake your head. This is what they got to do with us. You just got to throw down the towel and just shake your head like, hey, we're just going to have to let that be. We're going to have to let that be. Whatever it be, that's what it is. We don't have to put a name to it. We don't need to do anything to that. Just let it be. That's us. If they were smart, they would do that. But it's the obsession that drives. You know, it's that obsession, that craving. They like crave, you know, to see. You know, it's like that sugar rush that they gotta keep thriving. Like they gotta keep having it. You know, that's you. They're like, man, I can't stop here. We already gotta keep, you know. There ain't no point in stopping. You know, and they already know the result of it, but they in this roller coaster ride. You know what I'm saying? They in this merry-go-round. And they enjoy it. They enjoy it. They enjoy it too much. It's like addiction. And I always say, be careful with addictions. Because once you start getting to the point where you can't control it, you got to cut back. You got to break it. Because it's going to break you. You know, that's the only thing about addictions that I stay clear from. You're not going to break me. So I got to break it. You know, I have to be in control of things. Because things get out of hand. If you lose control of things, man, you're done. You're done. You did nothing down here should have you in some type of addiction. It's like have you under control. No. No. If you can't stop doing something down here, you need to figure out how to break that. Because that thing or that whatever that is got some type of a bind over you. You got to break it. Because you did not come down here to be under submission, under control. You know what I'm saying? That's not you. That's not your position. That's not your role. No. Because they'll try that. They'll try putting stuff in the forefront of you to try to bind you. And then they look up, you broke it. I just knew that person, just like her, they used to the people that's connected to you, that they do that to them. They want you to fall for that same thing. And you different. Like I say, you're not the same. It don't matter about bloodline. You're not made the same. They try them same tricks that bind a couple people in your bloodline. It's not gonna do with you. You're not built like that. You're not built to be controlled. Have some type of a hold on you, like, you know, like, yeah, we got her now. Yeah, we got him now. Yeah. No. That's not it. You're gonna feel disappointed again. Because that ain't gonna work either. We have control over everything, over the flesh. We went through that testing season where the flesh, we had to put the flesh in check. Because the flesh tried to overtake us. We had to check the flesh. You know? Like, let me show you. Let me show you real quick. I don't care about none of the bullcrap you want. I don't care about none of it. I don't care about the addictions, the cravings. I don't care about the urges. I don't care about none of that. Because the flesh tried to check you. You gave that a quick lesson. You just handing out lessons to everybody. Everybody shocked. Like, how did you overcome that? That's already an obsession. How you just overcame something that's so severely severe craving to everybody. How could you just shut it down and then just walk away like nothing happened? Like, who are you? This is how that be behind the scenes, if you ever wondering. Because they be so tapped into you. This is like crazy, man. They be so tapped in, it is ridiculous. I be like, but then the Most High had to explain to me, because I'm telling you, he didn't want us to be reacting to this at all. This is unnecessary. You're not even supposed to be giving it no mind, no attention. Especially when you know this knowledge that I'm giving you today. You know, you'll be like dang near a fool to put your attention and put everything on something that, so obsessed with you. Like, really want you to give in to them, like, having some type of connection to you, or, you not giving them the boot. Oh, good day. Good day. Yeah, it was a gloomy day. I'm telling you guys, when we out, the sun, I'm telling you, the sun kind of rotate around our movement. Because I'm telling you, I'm at the pond right now. And when I first got here, like when I first, I was on the inside, right? Because I was doing like a preparation, like Sundays, every now and then I'll probably go do some stuff according to me or whatever. And I was on the inside. But right when I got outside, the sun just poof came up. Like out of nowhere, because it was raining, it was like windy, everything. You would think it was just like about to be a storm. And right when I positioned myself outside, the sun set, and now I'm hot. Like I'm ready to take this hoodie off. I'm talking about like that heat. That's what it's giving. And then the Most High told me that, hey, go down the block, go to the pond, and tell them, because there's so many of my people reacting to these randoms, and they want a part of them. It's obsession. It drives. It's like a sugar rush, and it drives them. Sometimes they be even embarrassed. One lady, she just was like, she asked me something, and I don't know, maybe I gave her a reaction like I'm busy, or I turned over, I turned around, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. She ran. I'm just like, what the heck? Like, what are you doing? Like, what? I didn't know what you did. Maybe you caught yourself doing something weird or something. I don't know. But sometimes they even get embarrassed because they like, I don't know if I'm, if I'm being weird to this person, but I gotta know, in back in their mind, I'm telling you guys, it's an obsession, it's a infatuation of you. Like they was already watching you. Don't even get it twisted. This is not new people. They've been watching you. They've seen you around, and they felt like it was their time to, come up to you and, ask you a few things about a few things. But these folks been watching you. Everybody been watching you. Let me just say that. Before I get up out of here, I need to let you guys know that when people start coming up to you, please don't think like this is the first time they seen you. The first time they known about you. Cut the crap. Everybody been watching you, and everybody been seeing, and they've been seeing what basically the blueprint of what people was talking about according to you. Everybody you come in contact with, they know about you. The Most High, the Most High want to make that clear. Do not be looking and do not be thinking like, oh, this is a new person. Oh, they just seen me and they just asked me a question. Ma'am, sir, this is not the first time you was seen. This is not the first time that you was thought of. This is not the first time that you was spoke of. Them folks been and watch you. You are like folks television. I'm talking about 24/7 television.